Welcome back, everybody. It's Matt in the back here. And obviously, if you can tell by the setup today is Valentine's Day. It is the time where us single men can say, we can look at our bank account and say, whew, I'm so glad I don't have a girlfriend or a wife. And man, I don't got the money. And we all know, after one sitting, those candies will be gone. And after 1 week, those roses will be dead. So, why spend the money? Why? Why do that to yourselves? But anyway, enough of that. Even though us single men would rather have a girlfriend than not. Anyway, Matt the Man here. Today, I am going to list a bunch of rom-coms that I recommend for you to watch, whether you're single and you just need to laugh because you're depressed, because you don't have a girlfriend, or you have a girlfriend and you just want to come home after work and watch something that evening, or your wife, or you're off for the day and you're just wanting to just hang out and watch some rom-coms, make yourself feel good. As you look at your bank account and go, I still got money. We're good. So I'm going to list a bunch of rom-coms that are some of my favorites. Now, obviously there are a ton of rom-coms out there. I can't name them all. But I'm going to list the ones that, for me, I like going back and watching over and over and over again. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. This is back in 2003. Matthew McConaughey. Alright. I got another rom-com on the way after The Wedding Planner. Also stars Kate Hudson. This is one of my favorites. This hit 20-year anniversary last year. And it's still funny. I mean, I've gone back and watched this so many times since 2003. And every time I watch it, I laugh. McConaughey, Hudson have great chemistry. It's really funny. It's a good time. Another one is When Harry Met Sally. This is obviously a classic. Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan. A lot of us average folks are very much like Billy Crystal. Weird, quirky, funny, short. It is the way it is. We can all relate to Billy. We've all had those friends. Oh no, she's just a friend. Uh-huh. Keep telling yourself that. Mm-hmm. I know I have. We're just friends. Yep, I said that a lot in college. No, we're just friends. Everyone else is like, are you sure? You sure? Okay. This is hilarious. There's so many iconic moments throughout this movie. Whether it's the whole diner scene with Meg Ryan, or then the ending with the speech on New Year's Eve. It is just, you got the late Carrie Fisher in here. It has a great supporting cast. It came out the year of my birthday, the year I was born. So, can't go wrong there. Something About Mary. This is directed by the Farley brothers. This was like after Dumb and Dumber and stuff like that. Ben Stiller, Cameron Diaz. What the end is a raunchy, R-rated comedy. Matt Dillon is in here. I mean, there are so many iconic moments in this movie. From the first opening scenes in the bathroom with Ben Stiller. I won't even repeat those lines. From just, have you seen my baseball? Where's my baseball? Have you seen the dog, Puffy? That's what we nicknamed our dog when she was all evil. Puffy. There are so many iconic moments in this movie. If I were to list them all, we would be here all day. It's, to me, outside of Dumb and Dumber, this is probably the Farley Brothers' funniest movie. Plus, you got Brett Favre in this movie. Like Matt Dillon says, what the hell is Brett Favre doing here? I'm here to play the Dolphins, you dumbass. You can't go wrong. When you get the average guy like Billy Crystal, Ben Stiller, I got a few other movies, and then they go after the hot girl. They think they can get, hey, look at me. Everyone wants a piece of the Stiffmeister. I mean, I like those, average guy, Bruce Wayne here, that's what he was in he's just not that into you. This was back in 2009, this was the start of those movies where we get a bunch of actors all in one movie and different subplots going at once. Everyone has their own story. Then we got Valentine's Day with Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner. You remember that? Taylor and Taylor, back in 2010. Oh boy. That was the hype back then. Fuck Travis Kelce. It was Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner. If you remember. Twilight Boy. So, I like this film. You got a huge cast, like I said. You got Ben Affleck, Bradley Cooper, Scarlett Johansson, Drew Barrymore, Jennifer Connelly, Kevin Connelly, Justin Long, Jennifer Aniston, who else? Jennifer Goodwin. Too many Jennifers, too many. I know I'm missing somebody. I know I am. This movie has a ton of Busy Phillips. It's a huge cast. I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, this was by far the best out of those Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve movies. They had a great cast, funny, romantic at times. She's Out of My League. It came out in 2010 with Dave Barencourt and Alice Eve. Plus they had a great supporting cast of T.J. Miller, Kristen Ritter. I always loved this movie ever since it came out in 2010. I remember seeing it in theaters. I was laughing my ass off the whole movie. It's a very R-rated raunchy comedy. Wasn't going to get the typical average guy, Jay Barencourt, skinny, lengthy, not athletic, very nerdy. And then he goes out, then this super hot, sexy, blonde, gorgeous Alice Eve shows up. And everyone's like, yeah, right, man. She's a 10. You're like a 4 or a 3. She is out of your league. That's what people said to me. That? No. Nope. She is way out of your league. What are you thinking? I go, I'm Bruce Wayne. Nobody's out of my league. I'm the younger brother of Stifler, Matt Stifler, from American Pie. I mean, you have Steven Stifler, Matt Stifler. I mean, everyone wants a piece of this. I mean, come on. Everybody. 13 going on 30. Jennifer Garner, Mark Ruffalo, Andy Serkis. I've always been a fan of this movie too. I saw it in theaters back in April of 2004. And I've always liked it. I like this movie more than Mig, the Tom Hanks classic. I prefer 13 going on 30 over Mig. Jennifer Garner, Mark Ruffalo have great chemistry. A lot of iconic moments also in this movie. The whole business party meeting where they play Thriller in the dance. Great. Mark Ruffalo is named Matt. So they got that right there. He's a photographer. Got Wedding Crashers. Yes, people. Wedding Crashers is a romantic comedy. It has all the blueprints of a romantic comedy if you watch it. The That's why when people say, oh, I hate romantic comedies. What's your favorite comedy? Wedding Crashers. I'm like, okay. That's a romantic comedy, but okay. You don't like romantic comedies, but that is like the blueprint of a romantic comedy. It's just a little bit raunchy, it's rated R, and you got Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. This is a great movie, it's a classic. I mean, this is another movie, so many iconic moments, iconic lines, quotes, chemistry between Vince Vaughn, Eva Fisher, chemistry between Owen Wilson, Rachel McAdams. You got great supporting characters, Bradley Cooper, Christopher Walken. I mean, the grandmother, Todd. I mean, I want my painting back. So many iconic scenes, moments, lines, characters. Hilarious every time I watch it. Never gets old. The Wedding Singer. There's another Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. This was another iconic movie. I think this is also one of Adam Sandler's best. You know, when you think of Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Big Daddy, I also think of Wedding Singer. Another iconic moment, iconic movie, great moments throughout. Whether it's the ending on the plane, whether it's some of the actual wedding singer moments. Love Saints. Yeah. Or you got the whole him breaking down on the stage. Somebody kill me, please. Maid of Honor. This came out in 2008. I didn't see it until it came out on video. And my mom and my sister rented it. And I watched it. I was home for college. And I immediately liked this movie. Patrick Dempsey, Michelle Monaghan, great chemistry. The great supporting cast in here. You got the guy who is the rival boyfriend who then wasn't even on Grey's Anatomy yet. And then after Maid of Honor, he went on to be on Grey's Anatomy. And you got the chemistry, this movie's hilarious every time I watch it. The whole wedding shower scene. Oh, what are those? They're thunder beams. Iconic. I have some honorable mentions. One of them being The Ugly Truth. This is one of my favorite. Gerard Butler and Katherine Heigl. Another R-rated raunchy comedy. I think they have great chemistry. It's foul-mouthed. It's probably in today's day and age, it would be very, very offensive because of the world we live in. But I don't care. I like it. It's hilarious. Gerard Butler can do no wrong. The whole scene at the table at a restaurant with Katherine Heigl with the vibrator. Iconic moment. So that's one that I would easily always like watching. Boy Will Smith in the movie Hitch with Kevin James and Eva Mendes. Also another one of my favorites. Will Smith is great. I miss Eva Mendes ever since 2013. Since The Place Behind the Pines, she has disappeared. I mean, she's married to Ryan Gosling, so, I mean, you can't fault her. You can't fault that. She's married to a god named Ryan Gosling. But I've missed her in movies. Hilarious. Kevin James. The whole dancing sequence. I'm not going to do it here, but you know what I'm talking about. For the guy, I make the pizza. As good as it gets, with Jack Nicholson, Helen Hunt, Greg Kinnear, Cuba Gooding Jr. There's another iconic movie, classic, won Academy Awards. I always like one. This is more of an adult comedy, romantic comedy, but it's one of the most I love watching this. Sleeping with Other People. This is an underrated, kind of, really was under the radar. A little hidden gem if you've never seen it. With Jason Sudeikis and Alison Brie. I really like this movie. It's really funny. It's like it kind of went under the radar. People don't talk about this. I think it came out like in 2014. R-rated, hilarious. Highly recommend if you want to watch something you've never seen before. I would recommend this. Sweet Home Alabama. Patrick Dempsey, Josh Lucas, Reese Witherspoon. Fun movie to watch. Great chemistry with both Patrick Dempsey and Josh Lucas. I remember back in the early 2000s, this was a huge hit. Especially the song Sweet Home Alabama. That was always playing on the radio. So yeah, it actually got annoying after a while. But this is another one I recommend. Meet the Parents. Yes, Meet the Parents is also a romantic comedy. It might not seem like it, and you know why it's a romantic comedy? Because that spin-off movie they did in 2004, Guess Who, with Ashton Kutcher and Zoe Saldana, is under romantic comedy. Guess what? This is too. Just because we see more of Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro going at it, guess what? Girl brings guy home to meet parents. Meet the parents. Hey. And there's romance. And there's comedy. And it has all the blueprints of romantic comedy. At some point in the movie, they go their separate ways for a little bit. And then they come back at the end. So it is a romantic comedy. And it's one of my favorites. Both as a regular comedy and a romantic comedy. I mean, talk about a movie with iconic moments. Wait. Your name is Gaylord Fokker. The Magic Dragon. You know, Puff. No, that's just the boy's name of the Magical Dragon. And do you have an expensive wine? We got a whole bunch of mums. Meet the Parents. Classic. So many great moments in that movie. I can't even name them all. Greg, the circle of trust. You are out of the circle of trust. In, out. Say mom on an airplane. Oh, mom. You know, I was up with a bombardier. Mom. I had no idea you can milk a cat. Oh, yes, Nina. You can milk anything with nipples. I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? And I just said it in a saucer. Sweet potato. Cat can't talk Thai. Oh, yes, Nina. Cat can talk Thai. Cat talk Thai very well. These are my recommendations for Valentine's Day. Let me know in the comments below what are some of your favorite romantic comedies to watch. Are any of these some of your favorites? Like I said, there are a ton of romantic comedies out there. These are just some of my favorites. But let me know in the comments below. And happy Valentine's Day. Do they have that in the CIA? Do they have that in the CIA? Can you deal with that?